This video will explain how to use TCG Plus when running an event. There are 6 main operations used on the day of an event. These will be explained in order. Participant check-in. On the day of an event, the first thing you will need to do is process check-in for participants who applied in advance. First, access the management page of TCG Plus for organizers and log in using the Bandai Namco ID you previously created. Please click My Events, which is in the middle of the screen. When you click My Events, you will see a list of the events you have applied for. Please click the event you are about to host. Clicking it will display My Event details. First, click Check-in, which is at the top of the screen. Click the Change Check-in Status button and change the status from Closed to Open. Once the check-in status is changed to Open, the applicants will be able to check in through the TCG Plus app themselves. Check-in procedures for organizers start with those who applied in advance through TCG Plus and have the status of Successful or Waiting List. Next, applicants at the event venue will need to be checked in. Applicants can open their TCG Plus app and tap the following in order to check in: My Events, Participating Event's Name, Location-Based Check-in. Once an applicant has checked in, the management page will show their status as changed to Successful plus Checked In or Waiting List plus Checked In. Organizers can refresh their page to see the most updated status by refreshing the web browser. Once all applicants are confirmed checked in, click the Change Check-in Status button and change the status from Open to Closed. What do I do when the event still has spots for participants? Sometimes, a pre-registered player may not show up, etc., so there is still space to accept participants for an event. This section will tell you what to do in this case. When some of the successful applicants to the event do not come, first, add applicants from TCG Plus who are listed as Waiting List plus Checked In. After this, if there are still spots, you can add those who are at the event and want to participate, but had not applied on TCG Plus. We'll explain in order. How to add applicants that are waiting list on TCG Plus. First, click the Check-in button. Next, click the Advanced Lottery button on the upper right of the screen. In the Waiting List Lottery Winner Number settings, enter the number of participant spots left to fill and click Conduct Lottery to complete adding them to the event. You can change the applicant status from the user list at the bottom of the screen. To start, click the user whose status you want to edit from the user list to select them. Click Post Change at the bottom right of the screen to display a list of possible statuses. Select which status you want to change it to from here and click the Change button to complete the status change. When an applicant has not applied in advance on TCG Plus, there are 2 ways to enter the person to participate. Here is what to do when the applicant does have a TCG Plus account. First, click the check-in button at the top of the screen. Click the Last Minute Applicant button. Choose the scanning method. Scan the code that shows in the user's app, and their entry into the event is completed. Now to explain what to do when the applicant does not use TCG Plus. First, click the check-in button at the top of the screen. Click the Add Guest button on the top left of the screen. Enter the participant's screen name and then click Register to finish adding them to the event. After check-in and adding any guests is completed, click the My Event Details to return to the management page. This completes the check-in process. On TCG Plus, this is the order of priority given to those who are able to participate in an event. Top priority is given to those who applied in advance and were successful. Next, give priority to those who are waiting list. Lastly, those who did not apply in advance may be added to participate. Next, we'll explain how to create match pairings. First, click the Event in Progress button on the upper part of the screen. Next, click the Create Pairings button on the left of the screen, and it will automatically pair all participants. Next, click Confirm Pairings, and the created pairings are finalized. Each participant's opponent is now decided. This completes creating pairings. Now we will explain how to start the matches. From here, you will inform participants of their opponent and table number, and then begin the matches. First, click Pairing Push Notifications, which is on the left of the screen. Clicking Notify of Match Pairings will send participants a notice which includes the opponent's screen name and the assigned table number. Participants can also view the pairings on their smartphone from the app by tapping My Events. Then the Details button of the event they are currently participating in, and then Match Pairings to confirm their opponent's screen name and table number. If you have completed the steps up to this point, you can then give the announcement for the participants to move to their designated table and start the matches. Next to explain is entering and finalizing the match results. After the match ends, the winner must enter the result of the match, and the loser will confirm this, which completes entering the results. The match results the participants entered will automatically be updated on the management page. How many tables are currently playing and how many are finished can also be confirmed using the Management page. Match table is the number of tables that are still playing. Unconfirmed table is the number of tables that have finished playing and the winner has entered the results, but this has not been confirmed by the loser. Confirmed table is the number of tables which have finished playing and finished entering the results. When match table and unconfirmed table are both 0, this means all the matches are finished. Once all the matches are finished, click Confirm Match Result to finalize the match results. This completes the entering and confirmation of the match results. Next, creating pairings for the next round. For each round, click the Create Pairings button again to create new pairings. Next, click Confirm Pairings, and the created pairings are finalized. Each participant's opponent is now decided. Then, as before, click Pairing Push Notifications to inform participants of their respective opponents and table numbers. Repeat steps 3 through 5 to progress the event through each round. The last step to explain is ending the event. After all the rounds and result submissions of the event have finished, click the My Event Details button at the top of the screen. At the top of the new screen, there is an Event Ended button, which you will press. A pop-up will appear, and you will click Finish to confirm and end the event. This completes the process on the website for event organizers. Lastly, we have supplementary explanations. Sending a message to participants. Confirm the status of all participants you wish to message from the user list at the bottom of the screen. Press the Push Notifications button in the middle of the screen. Fill in the notification target, a title, and the content of the message. Then, click the Push button to finish and send the message. Now we'll explain how to correct match results. To start, click on the match you wish to change. Change the number of wins as needed and click Submit Results to complete the change. Next, we'll explain how to add a participant in the middle of an event. When adding participants in the middle of an event, the process changes depending on if they applied in advance on TCG Plus or not, and if they use TCG Plus or not. This will be explained in order. Applicants who applied in advance on TCG Plus are handled as follows. When the applicant has applied in advance using TCG Plus, they will have a status on TCG Plus, which will be Successful or Waiting List. First, click the applicant whose status you want to change in the user list at the bottom of the screen. Click Post Change at the bottom right of the screen. There is a list of users and their respective status. Once you have set the user's status as needed, you press the Change button, and the status change is complete. Applicants who did not apply in advance on TCG Plus but do have an account are handled as follows. First, click My Event Details at the top of the screen. Next, click the Check-in button. Click Last Minute Applicant. Click to select a method of scanning the barcode. Scan the code that shows in the user's app, and their entry into the event is completed. The added participant will be included in pairings from the next round. Here is what to do for applicants who did not apply in advance and are not a TCG Plus user. First, click My Event Details at the top of the screen. Next, click the Check-in button at the top of the screen. Click Add Guest, which is on the upper left of the screen. Next, enter the applicant's screen name and click the Register button to complete adding them to the event. Next, we'll explain how to process a participant's request to withdraw in the middle of an event. The process of withdrawing or retiring is generally done on the participant's side. They can do this by clicking the following in order in the app on their smartphone: My Page, Details button of the ongoing event, Retire, Retire from this event. This can also be done by the organizer if the participant is unable. Using the Management page, find the participant who wants to withdraw in the user list and use the previous status change procedure to change the status to Retire. Next, we'll explain how to change a table number when the round starts. First, click Event in Progress. Enter the number you want to set for the Start Table Number in the Starting Table Number section. This completes setting the Start Table Number. With that set, click Create Pairings, and it will start the table numbers for the pairings from the number you input. Next to explain is how to change the match pairings format part-way through a tournament. First, click Pairing Format on the left of the Management page to see a list of pairing formats. From this list, select the pairing format you want to use. To finish, click Create Pairings on the left of the screen to create the pairings according to the new format. Please be careful of the following when changing the pairing format. When using bracket single, don't forget that you will need to enter the number of participants in the tournament as well. For example, if you want a finals tournament with the top 8 participants, you would need to enter 8 for the number of tournament participants. Thank you for watching. If there is anything else you don't know about using TCG Plus, first, please check the manual you will also receive. Of course, if you still have trouble understanding something about TCG Plus, please feel free to contact Bondi TCG Plus Help Desk for assistance. We hope Bondi TCG Plus is helpful and enjoyable to use.